Hello, Miss Snow Queen. It's me, Abby. Want over here your game today. See what can you do to get better at your DPS. I looked over it already. So you play Ash McCree. I will. So let's
my business.
see how you play. See what I can tell you. See if I can do anything for you. Let's skip to the start of the fight, shall we?
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Enemy send objective A. You what I say?
You right here. You could just use your coach gun.
4, 3, 2.
You saw the ball there.
Attackers
You
incoming.
could just stop his momentum with his coach gun as soon as you saw him there. Put your shift, coach gun. He goes backwards, loses momentum, and if he tries to go back in, your team will probably kill him.
You what I say?
But you let him pile drive there. So yeah, just your coach gun stops his momentum. So use that against ball whenever he's running towards you. The coach is very useful as a defensive tool. Right here, you kind of just left yourself. Your tanks, your team's already in. Reinhardt and Lucio are over here on the right side. You should be with them right now. Yeah. Right now you should be with them. If you went with your Reinhardt and Lucio, you could have gone upstairs to the Mega and stayed up here. You could use your coach gun to get up here, but you could have been with your team up here killing the ball much faster, or being behind them and shoot him in the back. But right now you're by yourself with you're with your Symmetra right now, but with no healers because they went with your Mercy died right away, and Lucio's with your Reinhardt. You just die. Yeah, this you weren't looking at your healers. You left your team behind.
You have my thanks.
Let's see here. Oh, okay, you have your entire team here. Okay, that's pretty bad. Alright, that's pretty bad. That Mercy was standing still. You are messing up your own aim here. You're moving too much. You're moving your crosshair too much. Here you could have just stood there and not move your mouse one bit, and you could just kept shooting at her. But every time you shoot, you just move your mouse out of direction. That's just that's bad aiming technique. You either have a habit of flicking every time you shoot, or your sensitivity is too high for your own aiming. Let's keep going. You could have killed that Mercy, she would have been dead. Oh, she still died. Somebody else killed her. Who killed her?
Here it comes.
No, you didn't kill her. Oh, Symmetra killed her. Nice. Okay, so right here. This is good. This is good. You put yourself in a better position to guard the point. Nice. Good job.
Objective A captured. New defense point. Objective B.
Alright. Right here this is just an awareness issue. It's too bad that Bobby here just solo ulted your team. You solo ulted. Actually, he killed 3, but he ulted you guys. His ult doesn't matter here because you guys just capped the point. So he just wasted his ult for just getting some kills. But you heard him here. I can hear him. You probably heard him too. He seems like he's above you and shooting shurikens at you, I think, or whoever's behind you. Okay, so he's attacking your Mercy. You see that here. Right here, there's a little arrow that points where your Mercy is. Right here, that arrow. So, behind you, Mercy's taking a lot of damage. She's critical. Should have turned around and see what happened. Okay, now your Mercy's dead. And you heard him ult. You heard Genji ult. You turned around too late there. You would have died anyways, but you lacked awareness. Hearing him walk above you, shooting shurikens, and then your Mercy trying to heal you. You saw her health low. Just pay attention more to sound cues. Okay, now here, you deflected a. You're shooting at a deflecting Genji. There's 2 things you can know that when he's deflecting is that his little the sound cue he does and the animation. So you heard him there. You see that he's deflecting and you shoot him. The second one you didn't die for it. Your team's completely removed. That's good. Good. Again, deflecting Genji. You hear his sound cue and he's deflecting. You see him deflecting. You still shoot him. I just gotta react a little faster to not shoot him. And listen and look. Pretty much. Now there's again to the right. Okay, good. Turn around. Okay, right here your team is dead, so this is only your Reinhardt's dead. Okay, so you should be doing more. You're being very passive. Super passive here. The enemy team is behind walls up there. You could be flanking onto the right side like your Symmetra is doing. She's trying to take her point single-handedly, but this is what you should be doing. Looking for flanks, looking for angles so you can kill enemies. If you went with your Symmetra, you could have been up here with Symmetra, helping her out, shooting at the Pharah. You could have gone to the left side over here. I mean, you can pick somebody out from here. Or gone all the way around. Shoot them from the right. But here you choose to just stay way in the back. Shooting no one. You can shoot the ball, but you're just being very passive. You're not a support. You're not a tank. Your job is to go flank. Take attention away. Especially at Ashe, is to get angles to hit your shots to the enemy and kill him. Again, deflecting Genji. It was nice headshot, but deflecting Genji. Yeah, gentlemen. Also, if you don't know, if a mercy damage boosts you, you can one shot anybody at 200 HP. That's any 200 HP character. If you headshot him, if she was damage boosting you there, that Genji would have been dead. If you do use team chat, you can ask your mercy to damage boost you most of the time, so you can get easy one-shot kills. So what do you do with Bob here?
Here it comes. Bob, do something.
Okay, use them. The ball goes in.
Get on the objective.
That wasn't a bad Bob. It opened the way for your team to go on the point and actually fight and try to take the point. The only thing is that it was a 5v6, and they bladed. Well, your Steam is similar, so that was a good Bob. You got bladed. That was unfortunate. Okay, right now your entire team's dead, so you should be running.
I stick up.
That Genji's wrecking your team. I gotta say, he's just killing everybody. Okay, switch to McCree. Switch to McCree here. As here, how you should play McCree. You can go flank McCree. Go to the right or left side of the map, and go for a cheeky flashbang Panda Hammer to kill a support or DPS. Looks like they're up here in front. You can also just stick to your Reinhardt, stay near him, and help him kill whatever he's killing by just stunning them and Panda Hammer. That's another good way to play McCree. Since this area is very close quarters, staying next to your Ryan and using that stun to help him kill stuff is very good. See what you do. Okay, your Reinhardt is going in. Okay, she managed to die. You only shot. You could, you know the flash man hammer combo, right? It does 300 damage. Right click with 6 bullets. Do not be afraid just to use the combo just to get a free kill. It might, people feel bad or feel ashamed of using it, but it's a free kill. Flash Phantom Hammer is a free kill. Just if you see an opportunity to flash somebody and kill him with Phantom Hammer, do so. Right? Don't just don't try to go for the headshot. It's a guaranteed kill, especially on a support. It's a guaranteed kill. Again, you're messing your own aim up by moving your mouse too much. You didn't have to move your mouse when you shoot her. You could have killed her much faster. I don't think it would have saved your team, but you would have gotten a kill. That's good. You kind of you don't know what to kill here. You don't know what to go for. You looked at the Moira, you know she was below half health. You could have just kept going after her. I know Ball's annoying. So that's what he does. It's better to kill everything around Ball when he's on point. But if he's by himself, just go for it. Kill him. Okay. Right. You just walked into the enemy team without your tanks. Right, since you said you're Diamond Mercy, you should at least be able to use that awareness from Mercy to bring it to your damage games. Right here, you see Mora ulting. There's no reason for you to push here. You should be taking cover. There's not. You can't kill anything with this, even if you found a hammer. And you walk in. Your team's just taking cover because of the Mora ult, but you decide to walk in. No, you have no. There's no tank in front of you. There's a Mora ult. You can't kill anything. It was better to just take cover. And now your team's going in without you, I think.
It'll take more than that. Let them up.
60 seconds.
Let's see here. Okay. Here. Okay. Okay, so don't be... Okay, so for your ultimate, if you see a far flying, and she's nowhere near cover, you can just press Q and kill them. Right there, it was a perfect opportunity to just ult them and kill both of them, or at least one of them. Right? They didn't have enough time to get out of there. You could have killed both of them at the start of this fight if you just pressed Q here instead of idling around and pretty much doing nothing. Right here, you could have pressed Q. They had nowhere to run. They had nowhere to run. It would have been dead. Alright, your team's going in. Are you gonna go in? That was okay. It would have been better to roll, flash the Mora, find a hammer. But that ultimate was pretty bad. Yeah, pretty alright. It was good. You killed the Mora for it. You could have just easily just flashed her. And then again you just killed it with his ult. Okay, you had flashbang there. You know, I know you don't play DPS a lot, but you do. I think you played Ashe a lot, right? You play Widow a lot, and I'm gonna assume you play McCree a lot as well. But you could have flashed him. You could have flashed him. Hammond. Okay, right here is lack of awareness. There's more behind you. There was more behind you. Killing you for a good while here. You see the Mora there. You see the beam, right? Here, let's go back here. You could have flashed him, he would have died. Okay, here, right here. Let me look again. Right here. You see a Mora beam here. You hear it. You see your left. You could have turned to your left, flashed her, found a hammer, and she would have died, or she would have used Fade, whichever one. It would have been good either way. Now she's attacking you. She's still attacking you. She didn't turn around there. She was still behind you. She's still attacking you. You haven't turned around yet. Okay. Alright. So that fight, when an Orisa goes gold, she uses her Fortify, she's pretty much unkillable. Unless you have a Zenyatta Discord on her, she's pretty much unkillable. You have to change targets. And in that case, it would have been the Mercy. As for the Mora attacking you for a good 10 seconds, you refuse to turn around. Just turn around. You can see the radicals on your screen. You hear you're taking damage. You hear the Mora beam killing you. Just 180. Turn around. You have pretty ample opportunities to kill her. And if you did, that fight would have probably gone a lot better since they would have been their main healer would have been down, and they would have been with Mercy heals, which that would have been a big advantage for your team.
3, 2,
Uh,
attackers incoming. Defend
here you can be a bit closer. Let me check. That's your weapon. Does 75 damage while scoped in, and the range is 30 meters. After 30 meters, your damage goes down very fast. So this is from where you are to the gate. It's a little bit farther, 30 meters, so you'll do less damage here, and it's harder for you to get a dynamite off. It would be better at this point in time to be closer to your team and trying to get a big dynamite off so you can get your ult faster. You can't one-shot anything, and much less you do less damage here. Widow's better at this position because you can just one-shot from any range. Here you're just playing to try to get as much ultimate charge as you can, because you could have been down here. You can still do it from here, but it's easier to go like here. You can throw your dynamite over the shields as they're passing through. You get 2 or 3 of them.
Here it comes.
Okay. Wait. Nice shot. Nice kill.
Fire in the hole.
Okay. For Ash, shooting shields is probably the worst you can do. As your fire rate and your damage is not high enough to break down shields quickly.
Smoke them out of there.
If you're shooting shields with Ash or Widow, you're bad. You need to try to shoot anything around shields, above shields, behind shields, to the left of shields. You have to do whatever you can to avoid shooting shields and shooting into the enemy team. Past shields, you know? Yes, if you have nothing else to do, you can just shoot shields, like when they're walking forward. But you have to dynamite.
Here it comes.
One's behind you. Okay. You were at 100 HP for a while. Both your healers can't reach you. So this was your own mistake where you didn't go for healing. You could have just dropped down. So you have Coach Gun, you can just drop down and get the mini here. You could have just gone to your team for Lucio heals or Moira heals, right? At this point, you can also go to the left side to get the Mega, and as well as have a better angle shooting into that room, which clearly that's where they were gonna go, since the enemy Reinhardt was holding shield for them. To go to the right side, to be easier shots for you, and you'll have a fallback to the Mega. Yeah.
Here it comes.
Okay, that. Dynamite. Here, as soon as you heard the dash, you heard the Genji behind you. 180 and try to do one. Even though you're gonna lose this because you have low HP. But that's bad. It's bad. You could also gotten Bob much faster if you would have been closer to get big dynamites off.
Time to change things up.
Okay. A little bit of slow reaction there, but you did turn around. Now you can use Coach Gun to stop his momentum. You can use Coach Gun to stop his momentum. Okay, there's a Junkrat behind you. You know he's behind you, right? Is Junkrat shooting at you?
Do something.
The Bob. I don't think you had a plan for that, Bob, but it was good. You can use Bob to do two things: is to cut the enemy's retreat, so you can throw Bob behind them as you're seeing your team go into them, or put him on an angle where they have to walk into him. Like there, the Genji bladed and your Bob stopped them from doing anything. That was good. You can use Bob to counter that. Normal Genji blade. It's nice little perk you can get. You're in. Very good spot. See her? Nice. Yeah, you do. Yeah. All right. Doing great. Okay. Genji's below you. Moira's down there. Ooh. You could chase the Moira here. Right here, you didn't chase her. I don't know his current point of view. I don't know if you could actually, if you saw her, she was below half health. But here, you could have dropped down and traced that Moira. Yeah, you can always come back up here with the coach gun, but you should always chase for the kill. She's by herself. None of her teammates are there. You see that none of her teammates are there. You could drop down and duel her and kill her. That would have been big value. Instead of just waiting for somebody to come to you, you can also just be proactive and chase somebody down and kill them, like that Moira. You can drop down. She's still by herself. Okay, she gets away. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's just your aim. You're moving your aim. You're messing up your own aim. Okay, well, you got tired. That's too bad. You got tired. It's too bad. Oh, you're going Tracer just for recontest? Okay. Oh, you just died. That's fine. Switch back.
Fighters don't give up. We just need a solid repair every once in a while.
Okay. But you're gonna play Tracer. Okay, so if you're actually gonna play Tracer here, you should already be on the right of them or behind them. So this is Anubis. You should be more proactive. You're being super passive and just waiting for something to come to you, and just pretty much not engaging in anything significant, any plays. You could have been before this. You could already been over here on the right side, just shooting at them, getting some damage in so you can get your pulse spawn faster. You can do that over here too. You could also, assuming the team was going main, you could have gone over here to the left side and shoot them, get your ult faster, maybe get a kill. Well, that McCree's there, you're probably not going to be able to, but It could be over here annoying them, getting your ult faster. Instead of you just hang around in the point with everybody else. It's okay if you die, if you go for a duel against a 1v1 and you lose it. It's okay if you lose, but you have to try to do something significant. Right now, most of this is just you standing in one spot and waiting for somebody to come to you. Waiting for the team to push up on you. Just a lot of waiting for something to happen instead of you being productive and doing, you know, something. I think you only have gotten like 4, maybe 8 eliminations in total. Okay, you got killed by Junkrat spam. I think here you just worry too much about the ball.
Victory.
Alright. Okay. Let me Snow Queen. You got 8, I think a total of 10 eliminations? I wasn't counting. I don't remember. So overall, as DPS, you have to be more proactive. You are just waiting for somebody else to make the play. You're DPS. You should be the one initiating the play. You should be going after kills whenever possible, even if they're in their spawn. Like here, on defense, your team never pushed up here, so you weren't able to grab this perch. But if the enemy team is dead and they're in spawn, you could just use Coach Gun, get up here, jump up here, and then start shooting when they're coming through this through that door, so you can get your ult faster, maybe even get a kill and stop. And if you get a kill, say you get a support kill and they still push up into your team, they're just gonna lose that fight most of the time. Just initiate more fights, really. You did honestly, you did very little in this match. You did very little. You got a mercy kill one time. You have to work on your aim style. I will explain that in the beginning of the video, what you can do, a couple tips, general stuff. But you were just very passive.
New defense point. Objective B.
You have to work on your awareness. You have to look behind you. If you're actually trying to get better at DPS or enjoy playing DPS, maybe cut out the listening to music so you can actually listen to sound cues behind you. Don't stop shooting at deflecting Genjis. And initiate, try to make plays. Do whatever you can to kill another enemy team, an enemy member here. As for here, I'm gonna show you a couple spots you can do. At the start of the game, if you're defending, you can come up here with your coach gun. At the start of the fight, instead of you, what is that, defense? Instead of you being up there the entire time, as soon as the doors open, you can throw dynamite and then shoot at it. So you can get maybe a six man dynamite and get your ult much faster. And you can stay up here for a little while and try to get a kill right out of the spawn to stop their momentum, or even just stop them from pushing at all. You could be here at the start of the fight just to throw a dynamite to the enemy team as they're walking in as well, so you can retreat down here, shoot them. If you see them going to the right room, you could still be here throwing a dynamite into their team. This spot up here is pretty good. It can let you shoot into this room on the right side right here, from here as soon as they push in. You can be safe up here. Keep laying down fire. This spot is good as well. You can shoot them from the right side as soon as they walk in. But but you stayed up here for too long and did nothing for your team, pretty much.
This will heal you.
Almost nothing for your team. There you get shot. They said you could be down there looking for dynamites. You would use it. Also, Coach Gun's super useful. If a Genji dashes towards you and you Coach Gun, even if he deflects your Coach Gun, you still get the knockback. So you'll be farther away from him, which will make it harder for him to shoot you and easier for you to shoot Genji. So you have to work on your awareness, looking behind you, listening to sound cues, looking around, just basic awareness. And you as a Diamond Mercy would imagine you would have better awareness than this. Your aim, it's either your mouse sensitivity and your in-game sensitivity is too high, or you're just moving your crosshairs way too much. You don't need to move them that much. You could just not move them and use your movement, which I will explain. And just be more proactive, especially as DPS. You're probably as DPS, you're the most expendable character. You really are. So you can be. It's still bad to die, but if someone's gonna die, you're the the best one to die. Just be more proactive. Take those. Since you're in bronze, it's fine. Just if you lose, you have nothing to lose. Just try to go for duels. Try to find ways, as many ways, to shoot into the enemy supports, into DPS, to try to kill them, instead of just waiting around for things to happen.
Here it comes.
Hopefully this helps, Miss Snow Queen. There was really nothing else I can work with. Besides your ultimate, you only had 2 bobs in this entire game? Maybe 3? On a 15-minute game? That's it just shows how much you didn't do. I know you switched to McCree. Oh, as for McCree, don't be afraid to flashbang Panda Hammer. They're easy kills as well. You have the same problem with McCree aim, which you move your aim too much. For Bob, I already explained it, you know. It's just, there wasn't really much to say here besides play the game. Yep. Hopefully this helps.